Let's take a look at how we can access Google Classroom from a computer. So once you go into the class, you'll notice you have your options for which class you want to select. We'll see on the left-hand side upcoming due dates, and if you click it, it'll take you to the actual assignment. All right, so for this homework assignment, you can take a look at the PDF. Okay, if you wanted, you could print this out at home or at school. Or you could save it if you wanted to the desktop. And here is a clip, for the video clip that would go along with that you would watch and fill out. All right, in our classwork tab is where most of your assignments and materials will be. See under course documents all of the materials you need for the whole course, regardless of the unit. And then after that, everything will be set up by unit. All right, and for copy of class notes, it'll link you to the Google Drive that you have access to. And you'll see notes are organized by unit. So if we go into Unit 1, we click our notes on, let's say, Road to Revolution lesson. Here's just a PDF of that. Again, you can add a comment to it, you can print it, and download and save it if you wanted to add your own notes to it. Some videos on different strategies to help you with this course and other courses as well. And again, it's just a link to the YouTube clips that you can help you kind of guide you through these strategies. Another helpful feature is the calendar function. So anytime there's a due date, it automatically goes into the calendar. And you can sync this with any of your devices to kind of remind you. Now let's take a look at how we would access this from the iPad, or you could also use it from your phone as well. So once you download the app, you can click into it. You have your options for the different classes. We'll select US History. Right, you see the same thing on the stream, is just the most up-to-date posts. But it's easier probably for most of us to go to the Classwork tab to access the documents and files that we need. All right, it's almost the same layout it is in the desktop version. On your iPad in particular, you can open these PDF files, these homework files in particular, in Notability. And that'll give you access to write on it. So when you click that button at the top, make sure that you have Notability clicked on so you can transfer the document right into Notability. Once that's done, you can open Notability. It'll pop up. You want to create a new note. On the bottom right, you can make sure you hit it to see that you go into the right classroom. So I made a folder for US History. And after it imports, you can open it. Okay, once it's open, one of the first things I like to do is to go to the top left of the screen and change the text. So instead of having the standard file name there, I'm going to put my name in the assignment so that when it saves it to my Google Drive, I will know what file it is and it'll be easier for me to search when I need to upload it. So once you're done taking your notes, one of the easiest ways to do this is to now go into your Google Drive and save this file. You can save it into the Google Classroom folder. You can create a separate folder just for your notes for the certain class that you're taking. So here I'm going to put it into Google Classroom. All right, I'm going to send it as a PDF. And that's how I organize my Google Drive from the teacher version. And I'm going to put it into the US History and Government folder. At the bottom, I'm going to click the blue bar that says Send to Google Drive. All right, as that converts it, make sure all of my writings are on it. It'll be in there. Now it'll be ready for us to upload it to Google Classroom. Now I can't upload it in my version because I have the teacher's view, but I'll try to show you the button that you're going to click. So you go back to the assignment, and there'll be a version here for you to upload a file. So I'm going to click it, so you see on the top right that little paper clip gives you different options. I'm clicking Google Drive and then going to the folder where I saved it, and there's my document. All right, I'm not going to save this here because I don't want to edit it from the teacher version. And that's how you upload a document to Google Drive from your iPad or your iPhone. You can also take a picture of any of your work as well if that's easier for you. And here's our version of the calendar. All right, this is what it would look like on your phone or on your iPad. So you should always be aware of your due dates, even if you forget to write them down in class. There's always a backup. It'll always be posted in Google Classroom. If you go into the settings in your app for Google Classroom, you can get notifications on your devices, and this will be a good way to also remind you of your due dates.